Thanks, Cameron. Thanks for pushing the button for me. Something might be happening without you even trying. Welcome in, guys. I hope you're doing wonderful and amazing. There's a lot of interesting energy that's going on, and I kind of want to go over it before I get into this read. And I don't know what this is going to be titled yet because we're going into this with fresh eyes, you and me. We're both going to be learning through this. So today is December 6th, Friday. The moon is in Aquarius, so a lot of emotions and feelings that are very forward thinking. Leo, please do not distract me. Mars retrograde is going in full swing today, and this energy may make you feel stifled, as though your desires and aspirations are hard to ignite. Pushing matters forward will take extra effort, and we may not feel up for the task. And I find this really interesting because tomorrow, the 7th, Neptune goes direct. So if you've been feeling this Neptune in retrograde, it's probably left you with a lot, you probably experienced a lot of fogginess, not a lot of clarity, like, oh my gosh, what decision am I supposed to make? What am I supposed to be doing? So this is the energy that will be coming in tomorrow. And I think it's amazing how Mars is going retro and Neptune is going direct, but they almost complement each other. It's time to make decisions about what you want to bring into your life. It can be a time of increased clarity and focus. However, the path may not be easy. And I find that funny that it's talking about the path not being that easy, because with Mars in retrograde, it kind of intensifies that. Like, we're going to have more clarity, guys. There's going to be energy of more clarity, the fog being lifted, fogginess of uncertainty that might have been surrounding your goals and dreams may begin to dissipate, okay? Your intuition is going to be blooming. Some uncovered, some hidden truths are going to be uncovered. And it'll be a time to confront unresolved emotional patterns. So you're going to gain clarity on the emotional patterns that you've been cycling through, or what you've been experiencing during this Neptune retrograde. Because now it's going into full direct. And then the day after, we have 6, 7, 8. So on Sunday, the moon will be in Pisces, and this will also be the second quarter of the moon. So after the moon squares the sun today, which will be on Sunday, which I find funny because it's Sunday, until the moon enters Aries on Monday, you'll have the whole day and night to use this OP for fun, adventures, and mind expansion. So there is a lot of energy that I even feel like Mars retrograde is going to be helping us, because the only thing, when we have clarity of mind, it really does help us push through tasks and get the initiative going. And I know Mars retrograde talks about it being hard to get things up and going and moving. It's more of a standstill, like, because Mars is usually very assertive, go after, action, do, a lot of masculine energy in Mars and Aries. So what I'm getting here is that we're going to have a lot of clarity, guys. There's going to be a lot of hidden truth coming to light. There's a lot of Aquarius energy bouncing around right now. We have so many, today, Friday, December the 6th, we have so many sextiles, and there's a trine. I mean, we have 3 sextiles. We have a trine. I don't even know what this one is, and it's very interesting. I've never seen this sign on my calendar. There's also 2 squares that we will be experiencing today. And we know that squares, the shape of a square with the corners, it kind of brings energy to a halt. It brings tension. But with squares, I know people are like, oh my gosh, like tension, obstacles. Like, here's the thing. When we experience tension, we experience these square aspects of energies coming in from the cosmos on a daily basis. It gives us an opportunity to grow. It actually, there's gifts, any kind of struggle, any kind of opposing energies are actually there to strengthen you and help you highlight your gifts and what needs to be strengthened. So, and then also Venus is entering Aquarius tonight at like 8 p.m., depending on where you live. Or 1:13 a.m. Oh, I could have been wrong. Could be like 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. Again, depending on where you were at. Um, Guys, there's a lot of really amazing energy going on. Screenshot that if you want. This should be mirrored, so we're gonna get into it. And if anybody's wanting to know what this is, I get it every single year. It's a daily planetary guide. It tells you exactly what's going on in the sky on a daily basis. Whoa. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and pull a card from this metaphysical deck. Now that we know kind of what these the energies that are coming in. Yeah, with Neptune going direct, it's associated with escapism, illusion, idealism, and deception. But I feel like we can use this energy to dilute, like being delusional and using your imagination is having faith. It is, your imagination is actually going to create the reality that you experience. That's why people that can lucid dream and be in control of their dreams are so powerful. And that's why writing things down, because you're creating it on a different dimension, a different plane of existence, to bring it into this 3D, because this is a lot more dense. So I hope you guys are really practicing your visualizations. I've had a huge breakthrough recently, a whole new perspective. You could be gaining a whole new perspective on how things actually work and how much control that you actually have, the power that you have. Maybe some of you are actually starting to feel your energy coming back to you. Maybe you've been calling in your energy repeatedly, doing rituals, doing ceremonies, praying, whatever. It's all kind of the same thing. But speaking to yourself and actually focusing on the things that you want instead of the things that you don't want. And that imagination, the putting yourself in that. God, I love you guys so much. Manifestor, creation, exactly. You're creating the future that you know that you deserve, that you are worthy of. You're working with all the elements. Elements have been coming up a lot. I even felt guided last night to pull from the Elemental Oracle, and it was fire. It was electricity, to be exact. Like, we are conduits. We are electrical beings, also magnetic. But it's like we're iron wrapped in copper, and we're magnetizing things to us with this creation. This is beautiful. This is all. If this was tarot, it could be compared to the Magician. So the overall theme is creation. What are you going to create with this energy that's coming in? What do you want to create? 8:18 on the timer, because it's right. If we can get our minds, our imaginations, and what we focus most of our attention on, what the narrative is in our own minds that we are playing out, we can get ahead of this and really pull in what it is we want to create. Okay. Clarity comes to the manifestor when they define in crystal clear terms what they have carried in from Viri, which was, I think, the card before, which talks about freedom. The manifestor knows how to co-create with the 4 elements to conjure the environment and desires best suited for their time in this realm. The manifestor tells you it is time to stand in your power pose. It is not time for another vision board. It is time for action. And I find that really funny, because with Mars going in retrograde, it's almost like the forces are really going to be trying to push you to not act and not take steps forward. But with the clarity that's coming in with Neptune direct, you're going to have so much clarity, and that brain fog, anything that was keeping you confused or keeping you from taking action, is going to be cleared up. And I feel like with that clarity, we're going to be able to push forward through this energy and take the right steps, take action. The planning phase is over and the phone is ringing. Pick up and accept the infinite possibilities. The infinity symbol represents throughout the curtains of flowers, symbolizing endless opportunity. You didn't come here to fail. and you can always tap into the never-ending flow of energy within yourself. It is time to sow your seeds and build the garden bed. When the manifestor shows up, you are being asked to challenge yourself. Consider the following. Am I being clear in my co-creation? The difference between a desire and a manifestation is a plan of action. So, whatever it is at this point in time, and wherever you're at when you're seeing this video, close your eyes. What would make you happier in this moment? What is your desire pulling you to? What is your soul wanting to experience or wanting to do? Picture it, give it a feeling, assign senses to it. What does it feel like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? And by doing that, you're reinforcing this manifestation. You're giving it life so that you are aligning to it. It's like you're creating a string to that timeline where you are this person, you are experiencing this experience, whatever it is for you, and you're pulling it into yourself. And then you sit down, okay, what's one step I can do today to get me closer to what I'm imagining in my mind that would make me feel fulfilled or happy or whatever it is. I feel like you're gonna really wow yourself when you start doing this and you start literally manipulating the code to bring in what you want. It's like somebody's becoming aligned with their subconscious. Like their conscious mind and their subconscious are becoming one. This is really interesting, guys. What is the situation? Wow, that was way quick. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going on, guys. I just see a lot of creating, a lot of people understanding the elements and the mechanics of the reality of what's really going on. Oh my god. Third eye chakra came out. This is a bonus card in this tarot deck. You could be seeing 1234 a lot. You're using your third eye. Somebody is creating something big. Somebody is tapping, you know, going within, visualizing with their third eye what they want to create. It's exactly what I was just saying. What's the situation? What wants to go with this? I have upside down triangles here too. Ooh. Okay, we have third wheel here. I'm not sure what this is about. And it's really funny to me that we have third eye chakra and then we have third wheel. So 33 could be significant or just the word third for somebody. Please don't tell me somebody's getting so bored in their life that they're accidentally, maybe not even accidentally, creating and manifesting an enemy and opposing energy to, I don't know. Hold on. It's not coming. What is this, the intention, Spirit, for this third wheel? This enemy, this distrust, something. I hope you're not distrusting your third eye or your abilities, because that would cancel out your whole manifestation. Please don't do that. Obligation. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to assist with you. So there may be somebody in your energy that you feel obligated to help. Maybe you're teaching them or giving them clues about the third eye chakra, about creation, about the elements, about practices that have helped you in your past. 1441 on the timer. Let's look up what that is. A powerful reminder that you have the ability to shape your destiny through hard work, determination, and positive thinking. A gentle reminder that you possess the inner strength and divine support necessary to overcome challenges and manifest your dreams. That's exactly what we're talking about. You're manifesting something. And accepting that there are going to be mistakes, there will be things that you mess up, but that is the learning process. If you quit before you even start, if you don't even try, if you psych yourself out and you're like, oh, but it's going to be too hard and there's going to be this step and, I have to learn how to do this in order to do that. You can do it though, because you've learned to tap into your crown chakra, into the universal field, to call in that energy, to call in what you need for that circumstance. But any doubt, any self-doubt, thinking, or, a belief that Tom, Dick, or Harry, or your aunt, uncle, friend, I don't know, somebody told you at some point, oh, that's not possible. And maybe you took that as the truth, and it's not the truth, because if you can imagine it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Bob Proctor, love you. Encouraging you to do all you can to make a better life for yourself and your loved ones, because you can do it. Exactly. So somebody's wanting to build a better life for their loved ones, but there is some kind of obligation. Maybe somebody's gaslighting you and they're making you feel like you have to be obligated to help them. Or maybe you're just that loving and kind, and you love what you're discovering and you feel obligated to share this information. But this person that you're sharing with might be an enemy, unfortunately. Let's see what else wants to come out with this. And then we'll get into the obstacle and the advice and the outcome. Fulfillment. Saturn and Sagittarius. Higher learning. Like, somebody's calling is to continue this higher learning, because it brings fulfillment. Look at this. It's going to bring money. It's going to bring travels. It's like you're fulfilling your promise that you signed up for before you came here. And by focusing on that, everything else is going to fall into place. For some of you, maybe you feel obligated. It's almost like you feel like a fixer. Maybe you get fulfillment from helping. But that's a slippery slope all in itself, to be honest with you. We have 69 out here. Maybe somebody was born in 1969. I'm picking up on a little bit of extremist. We need to be careful and be able to understand where somebody is at on a conscious level before we start sharing some of these things, because you might end up sharing some of your discoveries with an extremist who will take this information and not use it for the highest good of all. That's for somebody. Okay. What is the challenging energy? What is the challenging energy? Chariot, moving forward with triumph. Okay. What is this? Whoa, okay, so somebody could be sick or feeling weak or fragile, or somebody in your energy who could be wearing a mask, 1909, could be sick and keeping you from moving forward. Because if this is the challenge, if this is the opposing energy, and this could just be mentally sick. Yeah, disturbance. Come on, guys. Somebody needs to do a hex breaking ritual or some kind of cleansing with herbs on your crown. You know, it works. I know it. I've experienced it. Yeah, don't forget to go check out my spiritual baths at IAMEnergy.Love. Okay. I do. What is, can we get something on this illness, this disease, somebody moving forward? The challenge is somebody is sick, whether it's you or somebody else. Authentic. I trust that by doing shadow work, I pave the way for a more authentic and fulfilling life. There's fulfillment again. Fulfilling. Maybe, are you wanting to cure the sick? 2028. Is somebody trying to cure the sick by being their authentic self? Like compassion. I am strong enough to face my shadows with compassion and understanding. You have a lot of compassion. It's like an understanding. You have a deep understanding of people and the way they move, and what's actually needed, even if they don't see it themselves. Huh. Continue being your authentic self, though. Somebody was born in 78 or 88. Okay. We're going to pull one for this obstacle, for this challenging energy, to see if anything wants to come out of the spiritual warfare. It was calling to me. I'm not sure why. Attacks. Random attempts to disable your power and knock you off balance. Secret plots to take you down and bring you to a more weakened state. Okay, guys. In this challenge position with both of these cards, we have weakness. We have weakness down here, and here it talks about getting you in a weakened state. Somebody needs to do a cleansing ritual. Please go buy it. It's very cheap. I mean, I practically am, I'm not giving them away, but when I get more followers and that my channel builds, we'll be giving all kinds of stuff away. But in the meantime, somebody is trying to put you in a weakened state. So please do a salt bath. Throw some herbs in there. Even if you can't go purchase a spiritual bath, which they're $22 on my website, go check it out, please. And if you email me and you're interested, I'll even throw in free shipping, because more people need to cleanse their aura. They need to get all of this junk, all of their auric fields cleansed and released, because somebody is trying to attack you and send you some kind of illness, okay? This is the challenge, and it's keeping you from moving forward and being authentic. Okay. Let's move forward. What's the advice, Spirit? What's their advice? What is the advice, please, and thank you? Whoa. Positive movement forward. Thank you, Neptune and Mars. I love you. 8 of Wands, right? No. What is this? It's positive movement forward. But that can't be the 8 of Wands. Because the 8 of Wands is accelerated motion. 8 of Pentacles. You're mastering something. You're moving towards the sun. You're moving towards the light. I even see kind of like, it's probably a bird, but to me it looks like a dragon or a crane, or, oh, maybe you're following the phoenix spirit. Maybe you've risen and you've become a whole new person. Your advice is to move forward. Allow the universe to take hold of this situation. Ask for help. Your angels are around you, your spirit team, your light team, all the other multifaceted versions of you from the past and the future are accessible to you right now in this moment. I know it sounds crazy, but it is. It's true. Let me... What's their advice, Spirit? What's their advice? Be careful who you're sharing this information to, okay? What's their advice here with positive movement forward? Somebody's going through an awakening. Allow this awakening. If you're trying to quit smoking, if you're trying to quit drinking, if there's anything that's been on your mind that you need to quit, I would definitely do so, because you're going to be going through another stage of awakening. Or maybe this is your first stage of awakening. I'm not sure. Somebody was born in 1986. Yeah, your light team is here to assist you during this positive movement forward of your awakening and quitting whatever isn't serving you. Yeah, this was a vow that you made. Okay. Let me get one more for advice. Baby, I'll be done soon. Not right now. Let me finish this, please. There's something really cute on the TV. Oh my God, I will totally come see it. But let me finish this, okay? Yeah. Yep. It lives in the water, but it's not a fish. Oh. Okay, baby. Okay. All right. This is going to be pretty awkward, but your advice, two of them decided to flip out. So we have the serpent here. So you could be seeing snakes a lot. Some people can associate snakes as being like somebody's snake and, snaky, deceptive. Is that right? Somebody being a slithering snake. But for some of us, if you had like a Kundalini awakening, and for me, with you having awakening, positive movement forward, somebody could be moving. If you go through an awakening, dark night of the soul, anything like that, you're going to experience fears, because it says experience and it says fears. And the serpent, when we conquer our fears, when we face our fears, when we find out why we have a fear, a lot of the time, some of it is from past lives that have just carried on over here. Like there was a girl that, she was so afraid of heights that, she could do anything. She was a tomboy. She loved mechanics. She loved working on planes. She loved all these things, but she was really, really scared of heights. Come to find out, one of her past lives, she had died from a very, very high altitude. And when she became aware of it, all of a sudden she wanted to be a pilot. Like she wanted to go up in the sky because she faced that fear that had a hold of her from a past life. So I release self-criticism towards my shadows, knowing that they are part of my life experience. I am willing to explore the depths of my soul and confront my fears. So in order to be able to enjoy this life to the fullest, and be able to create exactly what it is that would bring us the fulfillment that we want, is to experience our fears. I know that sounds weird, and everybody's like, oh, not like what I see on a collective level, and a lot of people are like, oh, this person's evil and they're doing this sign and blah blah blah. One, these are mudras. I don't care. I don't know how they're using. I don't know what other people's intentions are, but nothing is inherently good or bad. It depends on how it is used. So these actually, like when they're putting their fingers together, they're connecting parts of their brain. These mudras do certain things to our physiological body to help us circulate energy and electricity. So when people are like, oh, they're doing that gang sign, blah, blah, blah. Unconsciously, when I look at pictures from the past, I was doing a lot of those. Was I part of the Illuminati? Absolutely not. But when I had my awakening and I found out, remember, Illuminati means the enlightened one. You see signs and symbols all about the Illuminati. And I'm not part of the group, but I know that I went through an illuminated experience. So take things with a grain of salt, because it means different things to different people. But my point is that we're all one collective conscious, and we will do things out of our subconscious because it's trying to wake us up to the truth. Okay, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Anyway, let me find your... So your advice is to confront fears it looks like somebody's going to go through a dark night of the soul, or maybe somebody close to you that you shared this information with, or maybe there's something that you're quitting so that you can have positive movement forward. Maybe you're quitting these fears. Maybe you're confronting them. You're experiencing them so that they don't have a hold on you anymore and you can move forward. Let's get your outcome. 2951. Oh my goodness. What's this outcome if they follow this advice? Destiny. I just saw Destiny flip out, but it was like with 5 cards, so we're not going to do that. Patience, long-term planning, balance, alchemizing. Ooh. Are you going to alchemize this? You're going to alchemize the fears. What are they going to use it for? What are they going to use it for? Give me one more for this deck for the outcome. Material harvest. Oh my gosh. And overcoming any kind of mental conflict with this in reverse right underneath it. You are alchemizing your fears to bring a material harvest. Do you see his light above his head? Do you see his palms up, being in a place of surrender, but also knowing what he deserves? Actually, both of them, male and female. So your masculine and your feminine energies are going to be balanced. Complete surrender. I see them visualizing. I see them visualizing their material harvest and what it is that's going to help them in this lifetime. Wow, guys, the universe at the bottom of the deck, closing old cycles of fears and welcoming in this new energy. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Can you get something with this outcome, please, Spirit? Collaboration, backup, unity, enhancement. There's going to be an enhancement within your life. You could be collaborating with others or and finding your true, like attracts like. So maybe as you alchemize and you raise your vibration in this sense, you're bringing in the people you're supposed to be sharing this reality with, so you can really speak up and share what you're experiencing. I also see unity within yourself, and maybe you're trying to get closer to there will be no more hesitation. You'll be able to have clear communication with your light team, with your angels, with the other dimensions where you exist. Exactly. Imagination, tapping into that imagination. Imagination is faith, guys, but you have to give it a direction. You have to give it intention. Sure. Why not? Give me one for the outcome, and then I'll pull from there, and I'll get a couple affirmations. I did just see spiritual cleansing, so again, get some herbs, look something up, or find a reliable source with a good spiritual bath. Again, mine include a crystal, dried fruit, herbs, a muslin bag so you don't get your tub all nasty, a couple different kinds of salts, and essential oils, as well as being infused with Reiki and a visualization practice, all for $22. So not trying to toot my own horn, but I am pretty proud of it because Spirit came in and was like, hey, I have something that would help you and others in the way that you want it to. So please go check those out at IAMEnergy.Love. Exactly. Look, out of all of these cards, abundance came out. This is your outcome because you're transmuting, you're changing your fears, you're conquering your worries, your fears, anything that has a hold on you, and you're quitting it. You're like, no, because this is your advice, and this is gonna cause positive movement forward. Curses have been broken, causing a flood of blessings to rain down on you. Karmic justice, everything put back in its rightful place. Victory. Wow. Yes, I was going to pull from here. I'm going to get one more here for the outcome. I mean, guys, I'm talking to an earth angel. Somebody, if you haven't realized yet that you're an earth angel and that you're divine, you're about to. You're about to see straight through it. Inspiration. Inspiration. We have a lot of Mercury out here, and this is in Pisces, and I did say that the moon is going to be entering Pisces on Sunday. I know Mercury is in retrograde right now. But this is a good time, even with Mercury in Pisces, like the communication, your visualization, your inspiration, and imagination can come from like a very dreamy place. And when we can get into that energy, we can really create and pull into us whatever it is that we want, which is fulfillment, whatever that is for you. Wow. Wow. I love. Let me see what wants to come out on this one. Remembrance. You're going to remember who you are even more. If you already know who you are, you're going to find something out even deeper. even more about yourself. I love this. I love this. Okay, let's just get a couple of these and then we'll close it out. What is something that's going to help the viewers with this reading? What energy needs to be known to assist them in this situation at this time? Yeah, just be aware that there are some energies trying to send you attacks. So keep your spiritual hygiene on par, like on par. That's weird. Just keep up with your spiritual hygiene. Sage, Palo Santo, salt baths. Get it going. It's just extra protection. Every little bit counts, guys. I open my heart to the abundant flow of love, allowing it to freely enter and radiate from within me. I am deserving of love and joy in all aspects of my life. Yes. Yes, you are. Everyone deserves to have true happiness and fulfillment in their life and true, like, abundant love. And it's accessible to everybody. Even if you're feeling alone, like, and most chosen, most spiritually attuned people do find themselves on this boat, you know, on their own journey. It's way too many. One more spirit for this reading, please and thank you. Whoops. All right, what do we have? Ooh. I said it at the beginning. I love you, spirit. Thank you. Dream visualization. What have we been talking about? Through the power of visualization, I vividly envision myself attaining my goals and embodying my dream life. I immerse myself in this mental imagery, infusing it with intense emotions and sensations, allowing the excitement of future success to permeate my being. Oh, God, I love this so much. I love this so much for you guys. This is just confirming everything that I just said. Visualization, using your third eye. What is it going to feel like? What are the emotions you're going to feel? If you can incorporate any of your 5 senses into your visualization, you are superpowering it. And also, if you can envision golden light, and always remember when you're doing visualizations to include yourself. I have done visualizations where I was not in the visualization and it came true, but for somebody else. So make sure when you're doing your visualizations, you put yourself in there. Okay? All right, guys. With that said, I love you. The universe loves you, and everything is working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time, peace.